All right, my boy got it up top. Up top with it like he is a guard. Big guard, big guard. Oh, oh, what a bluff. Oh, throw it up. Oh. His shot is like, it doesn't touch nothing, bro. Like, look at that. Where he at? He cutting. Shout out to Emmanuel Littles, number 21. Hey, backdoor. Number 23 gets it right there. He just behind him. He's behind him. He's alert. He's like, hey, yo, give me the ball. There he is in the passing lanes. He's just faster and better than everybody. What is good, guys? We're already back, man. This is another requested reaction from my boy Carl Matthew Chan, the Warriors fan, which I picked up from his last two requests, who I thought he could fit with Obi Toppin and Onyeka Okongwu. This time we got another first reaction alert. First time ever watching this kid, Devin Vassell from Florida State. Last year at Florida State, he led the Seminoles in scoring, less than a turnover a game. From what I've heard, he's a good mid-range shooter, a deadly mid-range shooter. And Carl said that he was a great 3-and-D guy, 3-and-D prospect, if you will. So we shall see what he is. He's 6'7", slender figure from what I've seen and everything. He's a hometown kid. Shout out to my home state in Georgia. He's from the north. I don't know why I said it like that, but he's from the north. I'll say it like that. He's from the north. Let's try that again. He's from the north, as they like to call it, Gwinnett County, AKA. He went to Peachtree Ridge. I don't know the kid. I didn't know of the kid back then because, you know, that's kind of a whole nother generation right there and stuff like that. But fun fact, that's around the corner of where we used to record A-League, around the Peachtree Ridge, Shawnee area. So this is a hometown kid. He's been mocked to the Wizards, OKC, and the Timberwolves. We will talk about those fits a little more in this 13-minute highlight. As always, link to the original video will be in the description. Shout out to Swish for the footage. Let's get it. Also, if you have any recommendations of anybody else you want me to react to in the draft, let me know in the comments. There we go. Hey, he take it. He uses that. Yeah, he uses his length well. Long tries to the basket right there in the first clip. Hey, that Euro. Okay, he got that Euro. Okay, son. What are we talking about? Hey, all right. So he can bring the ball up himself at 6'7". That's always a positive. He probably played point guard and had a growth spurt. That's usually when the tall, skinny dude can handle the ball. That's usually what happens. And one. Finish through the contact. Here he is in the corner. Ball fake. Hey, give me that. He uses his height well. When he drives. All right, let me see. All right, fake. Mid-range. Give me that. Yes, sir. All right, what we talking about now? All right, another fake. Spin move. What's in your package, son? What's in your package? Don't get too disrespectful out there. Hey, come on, right here. Hey, give me the dunk. 3-man weave right there. Just kidding. On the elbow. Yes, sir. That mid-range they were telling me about. Hey, corner. He's got a smooth game. He's got a silky game. Devin, very silky. That jump shot is very silky. Just like when it goes, the way that it goes through the net is very smooth. There we go. Nice little runner right there. All right, where is he? He's on the wing. Just one dribble. Stop and pop. All right, Melo. There we go. Oh, he kind of drives like Melo. You know, Melo's obviously a bigger, stronger guy, but I don't know, kind of the way his like body is squared to the basket when he drives, it reminds me of Melo. Nice little spin move right there. Where are we at right now? I can't tell. All these Florida State kids look the same. But here we go. He's right there on the wing. You know, with most of these prospects that stand out and everything like that, they have the sleeve and whatnot. He doesn't have any of that. So it's pretty hard to look. There's that defense. You see the block right there, and then you see the pickpocket right there. But he doesn't really stand, like, I'm looking, I'm like, oh, there he is. There's 24. Rest in peace, Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Long live, I don't want to say the king, but long live Kobe. I guess long live Mamba. We'll roll with that. Rest in peace, Gigi. Hey, and one. That's a foul, Trey. We gonna react to Trey soon. You know that's my boy, too. Hey, nice take on Vernon. Vernon, what you doing, dog? He thought he about to take the charge, bro. You got to do, come on, bro. Play defense, bro. All right, my boy got it up top. Up top with it like he is a guard. Big guard. And Cameron with it. He been looking forward to this game all his life, ain't it? Hey, there we go in the lane. Oh, what a block. Oh, throw it up. Oh. Hey, Vassell, excuse me, Vassell. I've been saying Vassell. Shout out Vassell, man. Devin Vassell, you know what I'm saying? Get it up and under, put it in. Let's go. Hey, in and out. Hey, kick it out to Vassell. In the corner, nice drive. He's got a nice smooth offensive game, but them blocks, man, were something like, you know, I know he's 6'7" and long, like I said at the beginning of the highlight, but I don't know, that was what impressed me the most. That defense, man, his ability to block shots cleanly. He said give it out. Okay, but all right, so the thing is with him, he's big, right? He's 6'7", but the thing is, like, he plays face up and he plays around the perimeter, so like, yeah, that's good for, you know, but to use his size, you know, you don't just see him like posted up on smaller guards, you know. A lot of times when you have a bigger guard, like the benefit of that, I don't know what I was trying to say. The benefit of that is they're able to take those little guards and back them down, do whatever they have to do, play with their ball back against the basket, and then also handle the ball and then also be around the perimeter if they need to. It's someone who could do it all. This guy really just kind of plays like a regular guard where he just faces up and he plays around the perimeter. I don't know if that's just because that's what Florida State wanted him to do or that's his game, but you know, at 6'7", you know, to be a guard, to be a 2 or, you know, a 3, everybody's going to be your size if he's a 3. But, you know, if you get him, he looks like he has the ability to run the offense and be a guard. If you put him at a guard, you know, like, I'm going to want him, you know what I'm saying, back to the basket, back down some of those smaller guys and take advantage of them. Florida State always has these kids, though. They always have, like, the lanky, like, long kids. Like, they've always had those guys. Shout out to Jonathan Isaac. Shout out to Solomon Jones. I don't know if Solomon Jones went to Florida State, but I know he's from Florida. But, like, Florida always has these, like, lanky, like, tall dudes like that. And I guess he's just, like, the latest product of Florida State lanky guys that can do it all and play multiple positions. Look at that. Look at that, man. Yeah, give me that. Mid-range. That's a mid-range game. He reminds me of Melo. Like his offensive game, the way he phases up and but Melo, like I said, with, you know, just using your size to your advantage, he obviously, especially in those New York years, he focused so much with back to the basket and the turnaround jumper. But just his face-up game, the way he drives and the way he shoots reminds me of Melo. It's weird, but I wouldn't compare him to Melo. Just that particular part of his game.
5-point game.
You know, Melo like really inspired Jabari Parker, and Jabari Parker plays like exactly like Melo on offense. It's quite scary.
Trent Force gives it up. Devin Vassell.
Oh, that's a nice three. His shot is like, it doesn't touch nothing, bro. Like, look at that. His shot, that's a pretty shot, man. Hey, come on, what's in your package, dog? What's it? Come on, man. In between the legs, spin move, stop it. Step back, right into the jumper. Where he at? He cutting. Stop it. Where we at right now? We on here on the wing, drive. That's a nice Melo drive right there, the way he squared up. I don't know how to explain it. It just makes sense to me. All right, he stops there on the elbow, pull up. Right now, he's in the corner. That corner three, that's his spot. He loves the corner three, the short three, and the mid-range, and driving. That's what he loves. And here's a drive right here, falling out of bounds. That's an impressive shot to make behind the backboard with it. Shout out to Danny Manning. Shout out Wake Forest. Is Mac going to Wake Forest? We shall see. All right, here we go. Where is he? That corner again. That's his shot. Hey, block shot. But the thing about him is he could block a shot, get his own rebound, bring the ball up the court because he can handle the ball, run the play, and that's what makes him an attractive prospect. The fact that he can do all of that in the same sequence. Hey, nice pull-up right there. That mid-range game is nice. That shot is so smooth, man. Look at that. But he blends in. 24. He blends. I'm looking all around like, where is he? There he is. They ran this play for him, and he gets it. There he is, just in the middle of the zone. Kept the ball above his head. Put it in. Keep the ball above your head, kids. There we go. That's a Melo shot, man. He's got Melo shot. That's what I'm rolling with. It's my story. I'm sticking to it. Hey, there we go.
That's the key to changing defenses. It's hard to do multiple defenses well.
He moves well without the ball. Granted, a lot of these plays are probably called for him as a leading scorer. That block is crazy, bro. I don't know who to. I mean, like I can't compare him to Isaac. You know what I'm saying? He's his own man, but
the small ball lineup for the Knowles. Vassell breaks the rebound. Osborne.
Those block shots, man. That's something impressive. Oh! Take it up to the next level then. Turn me up. Uh-oh, on our that ain't my boy Manny, is it? I know that ain't my boy. Yeah, that's my boy Manny right there. Shout out to Emmanuel Littles, number 21. Hey, backdoor. Hey, on the 3 on the wing. Give me that. Oh, man. There we go. Stop and pop. Hand in his face. He's just taller than you. That's the KD complex right there. In the corner. You know that corner is his shot. The corner, the mid-range. There he goes in the passing lane. Keeps his hands up even after the dunk. Keep the hands up, kids. There you go. Hey, nice fake. Gets in mid-range. That's his area. Number 23 gets it right there. He's just behind him. He's behind him. He's alert. He's like, hey, give me the ball. Hey, come on. There we go. Left-handed. All right, Vassell running around. Nice off-ball movement. Head fake. Get into that mid-range where he's comfortable and lethal. I think he shot like, what, 46% mid-range, they said. This is from like Bleacher Report. There he is on that wing. The wing's a different shot. Here we go. Against Clemson still. We saw Clemson earlier at like the beginning of the highlight. He did pretty well against them behind the back. Nice pass. He said, give it back to me. I get control now. Hey, run the play, Vassell. He said, I'm coming up top. I'm going to get the ball. He said, keep moving. What y'all doing? Keep moving. All right. He running the floor. I guess that was the highlight of him just being the leader and running the play. There he goes at corner 3. You know he loves that corner. Here he goes up top, gets a screen, drives into the middle of the zone. Hey, floater. Here we go in Indiana. Shout out Bloomington. Shout out my boy, I ain't even gonna say his name. He went blank. My boy from the Celtics. Hey, corner ball, 3 pocket. 3 ball, corner pocket. Hey, he on the wing right there. Yes, sir. Give me that. All right, number 3 in and out. He driving. Kicking out to Devin. Devin, he gets to that mid-range. He's like, I gotta just get to my spot. He knows where his shot is. Oh. That's just good awareness, good off-ball movement, staying in the offense, knowing the plays, having plays drawn for you. It'll be interesting to see how he is, you know, when the plays aren't around him and stuff like that. We're at the end of this highlight, so I said I was going to, you know, talk about some of the teams he was mocked to. I'll just do that at the end of this highlight. Hey, nice little stop, turn on the dot, pull up on the big man. There he goes, just out of everybody, long strides. He looked like he might have taken an extra step when he's trying to get it, a gather step, but it is what it is. There he is in the passing lanes. He's just faster and better than everybody. Windmill, looking like Tracy McGrady. There we go, 3 ball, corner pocket. Yes, sir. Mid-range. Mid-range again. All right, there he is, just ahead of the pack. What we got? Hey, KD. There we go. KD with Melo's jump shot and Jonathan Isaac's build. That's a good comparison. KD with Jonathan Isaac's build and Melo's jump shot. But yeah, that's my guy, Devin Vassell now. Shout out to Devin. Pretty cool prospect. I know when talking to Carl about Onyeka, he was telling me the kind of appeal to him was the fact that he can guard all 5 positions and he's versatile. Those are the type of players that a lot of teams are looking for. Can you guard players 1 through 5? Can you play as many positions as you need to? And this is certainly a kid, this Devin kid, who looks like he can play multiple positions. As I said, with his height, and his length, he can block a lot of shots. But he's also slim and fast, so he can use his length to kind of get into passing lanes, and that combined with some speed, he can get ahead on a fast break and everything like that, and get ahead of the defense, slip behind some back doors, and cut very, very quickly. Because if you sleep on him for just a second, all he's got to do is take 2 steps, he's already at the basket, and boom, boom, boom. So anyways, he's mocked to the Wizards, the Thunder, and the Timberwolves. So with the Timberwolves, they have the young guys they have around the wings: Jarrett Culver, Josh Okogie, and they just got Malik Beasley, who's 6'4", listed as a point guard, listed as a guard, but he did really well for them after that late season trade with Denver. So those are those guys that they have in Minnesota. It's pretty much kind of open season. Shout out to Okogie, that's my guy, but he's not like irreplaceable. You know what I'm saying? So that's a spot that you can go in. There's a chance for you. There's hope for you. But he's definitely a promising player, Okogie. And then Culver, of course, you don't want to give up on your top 10 guy too early if you're Minnesota. But this guy, Vassell, he's pretty decent. He's decent. He can give him a run for his money. I think it's fair to throw him in there and give him a run for that money, because unless you're on the level of Cat, D'Lo, those are the only guys in Minnesota who are like, the non-touchables. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, y'all spot is up for grabs. You know what I'm saying? That's just is what it is. So that's Minnesota. OKC, they had Darius Bazley, my guy, 6'7", similar build to this guy, but he's kind of like a lefty. He plays a little more, with his left hand and stuff like that. Bazley had a pretty quiet rookie season last year in OKC, but he's a guy that they just brought in. Do you want to bring in another young guy in the same position, kind of same build? You can do that with wings, because these days wings are so versatile. They can play so many positions, as you saw in this highlight with this kid blocking the shots, bringing the ball up, and running the offense and scoring. Pretty much doing everything. So, I could see that situation, but I see him probably just taking Bazley's role that he had last season as a rook that had limited minutes and then showed something every now and again, showed that he belonged in the league. And the Wizards were the other one. The Wizards will be his toughest fit because they have Rui Hachimura, and he had a great rookie season last year. One of the better rookies in that class, but since he's not the flashiest like a Ja Morant or Zion Williamson, he wasn't getting that much talk. Though he was kind of like the real, if you were really into NBA basketball last year, you knew about Rui. I think Washington is probably the worst possible fit for Vassell out of all 3 of these teams that he's been mocked to on the internet and stuff, because it's not much room to kind of like just get in there and have your chance to shine. I don't think wing is the best position for that when you have Bradley Beal at the 2 and Rui Hachimura at the 3. OKC, Minnesota, I think is fair game, because both of those places with their young wings, they haven't really solidified their roles as I'm the guy, don't even think about coming here. So I think it's fair season over there, it's fair game. Shout out to Devin Vassell from the North, doing it big. Until next time, if you have somebody else that you really want me to react to, let me know in the comments. I'm trying to react to as many people as I can from this draft. In particular, 60 picks. I want to react to all 60 and then some of the guys who didn't get picked and all that. So just let me know who you want to see in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Roll to 300. Let's get it.